What is going on, everybody? It is Forn's Gaming here. We're back with another ancient cities. So I have done quite a bit of stuff. We have got some fish up. As you can see, this is dried fish in our dryer. If y'all haven't catch the last one, we are playing Ancient Cities. It is a new game that was released early access. I know there has been a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I am enjoying the game myself, and I hope y'all are too. I will continue to upload it for now. If there's any updates that come out, stuff like that. They did come out with quite a little, I guess you could say, little hot fixes that they said. Pretty much they did some CPU usage optimization, some buildings that weren't correctly placed down. They did add nettle plants with plant fiber now near the coast. So that's what I'm trying to work on. I don't know what nettle plants are. I may have to look into that. This rain is kind of intense. And then they did some scripting. Then they did some debugging of certain stuff. So they did that like day 2 of the release, which is pretty cool that they hopped on to fix some stuff right away. So that is very nice that they are like right there on top of everything, trying to get everybody happy and whatnot. So I am trying to work on getting some fiber, you should say. I don't know what the nettle plants are. I have to look into that. I didn't really look into that much. But that's the one thing we're lacking on, because you need plant fiber to make ropes, and all of these buildings require a rope. As you can see, lack of, well, that one says lack of fine sticks, stuff like that. So actually what we need to do, and if we go over to our lovely grouping, I found out how to group our villagers or our tribe. So you can have different groups. Like, let's see, I need fine sticks. So we'll go ahead and find stone. It will auto assign people into this section, and I believe I think this will just means it's infinitely crafting rope, infinitely crafting fine raw stone, and infinitely crafting fine sticks. But if you want to turn it off and make a certain amount, you could do it that way. Maybe save resources. This is how many members you could choose, so you can go all the way up or down. So that'll help. And then also, if you're struggling on food, you can assign a group of fishers. I think I'm going to lower this though, just because I don't think I need that many fish, and we're kind of getting full already, if you could tell, especially with our dried fish section. But I did move everything. I relocated some stuff, so all the storage is kind of close together neatly right over here. And then we got, you know, our little area, which, as you can see, they are almost done with this pelt hut, and it looks so nice. And there already is people modding. They've added Ancient Aliens pelt hut, so I may get that just because it's pretty cool and funny. Our ZRC, we're still in the year 1. I haven't really gotten that far, and we've already accomplished quite a bit. But there is still so much, I believe, to do. Explore, make huge villages, stuff like that, walls, all that good stuff. So really, I'm just trying to work on, oh, we got 2 now, so I must have gotten something. I don't know what nettle plants are, but as you can see, and it's kind of dark to see, just because it's late at night. I'll go ahead and fast forward all the way to day, hopefully. But I just decided to scythe and gather everything near the coast after I saw that little update, because plant fiber, it seems a little rough to get. I don't know why they don't have the fire going, which is weird. I guess it still says they're building it. Oh, there we go. I thought the fire was accomplished already, unless it got destroyed. But it is daytime now. There we go. We'll slow it down just a little bit, so we can catch up with all what's going on. As you can see, though, if you add individual storage, they'll store it over here. We're kind of now they're kind of low on regular fish, and then this is our fish drying rack, which is pretty nice. it seems we're kind of low on food. So what we need to do, so if we do a gathering group, we could do another gathering. And then this is pretty much how you accomplish, I guess, gathering specific items. You can only gather this much in the group wise, which is weird because you can't gather anything else. But if I just hit berries, it's going to, it says how many berries I think are at least in the area. I'm not entirely sure. Or if that's like the whole area, like all of this or whatnot. I'm not entirely sure on that. But oh, the pelt hut is complete. Oh, they have a home now. So I do have the rope making, so they're going to instantly make the rope as soon as they have the materials needed. And I did put the priority up so they get that done fast. If you go to craftsman, I did turn the priority all the way up for the crafting people because we need that as soon as possible for all these huts. And then as you can see, they're already starting to work on this one, which is really cool. So things are going by pretty well. You guys have really loved the first video. We got, you know, it doesn't seem a lot, but it is a lot to me. We got 5 likes and we're already at 40 views. And I didn't get a chance to upload or make anything yesterday, just to do with my day job and other things going on. We do have a live stream with Medieval Knights and Sheer Cheap Gaming coming to you tomorrow. It's probably going to be the same time as the previous 2 streams, 3:30 Central Standard Time. So if you want to check that out, go tune in into that tomorrow. That'll be fun. As you can see, though, they do have some designs, though, already. Some sheep, some animals, stuff like that, which is a pretty neat little detail. Other than that, I haven't figured out too much. You could do rationing if you're running low on food, stuff like that. I did figure out how to chop trees down. I don't know if it's just because I had the axe. We'll go ahead and do stone axes. I'll go ahead and do like 4 maybe. We'll get that going. Bone harpoon. I don't really know if I want that. Primitive hazel bow. So like this is all for fish. I don't know if they plan on adding anything more than fish. I'll have to check on their website again if they've added anything new, stuff like that. But as you can see, I don't know if it'll show. Where's it at? Okay, I'm locked. Okay, does it show anybody sleeping in here? Can we get in close enough? I don't think we can. And then I also, as I said, figured out how to hide your HUD with K. It appears our straw though is maybe needs another storage, because for some reason they're stacking it over there. So let's go ahead and add another building, go to our storage area, and maybe make a bigger area for the straw. So right here. There we go. Now they should start chipping all that away, the ground, so we have our storage for the straw. As you can see, rocks, we got all these sticks. The pelt is over here. So everything is rocking nicely. So I don't know really how we're getting the pelt if there's no other animals that I've seen besides fish. So it is very interesting. As you can see, though, that number is fluctuating, stuff like that. And this game is a very beautiful game, honestly. I mean, I only have it on the normal quality setting and just full resolution, but you can like quadruple the resolution, stuff like that. If you have a really high-end PC. I have a decent PC, but I'm sure this game looks 10 times better with all that stuff maxed out. And then if you change your Imperial settings or you change the settings for the units wise to Imperial, it'll give you Fahrenheit, stuff like that. Now I'm not quite sure on let's see, mating, I guess you should say. Getting more tribal people, I think it's just probably over time, I would imagine. As you can see now, though, once you make a storage area, because they tend to put everything by the campfire or a main area around like this, they'll go up and ahead and move it once you make a storage area for it. So I do need to make another storage area, though. If we go here, and let's just put it right here. I do need to make one for logs. I don't know if there is a... Oh yeah, there is right there. Okay, there we go. And then they'll do that when they can. So, and then this setting right here is just pretty much it advances nights fully. So it'll skip the night and go to the fastest speed as soon as possible. What I also want to do, though, really quickly is... So we got that. We got the fireplace. I kind of want to try to get more straw, or not straw huts. That's not what I want. Some more pelt huts going, because we do... doesn't really say how many people it does house, so... And then R&T is to rotate either way. So, if you did not know, but we'll go ahead and circle everything around here. There we go. So we're doing pretty well, I do have to say. I haven't had any issues yet. No, there hasn't been very many bugs, honestly, which is nice. I don't know if that's just me. I know there is some issues with the CPU performance and then changing your shaders, but it seems like they have fixed it. It performs a little bit better, it seems. And it looks like they got this. Oh no, is it still in building? Okay, yeah. So they need one more, and then that should be finished. One more rope. So we are getting fiber. I would assume everything is going. They're still clipping. So I still need to figure out what that nettle plant is. I don't know if that's an actual thing, because I mean these are all reeds. I know that. Right over here, that's a reed, stuff like that. I just don't know what the nettle plant is quite yet. Now, I did move the storages, and then they clipped all this, so I wonder over time if it'll overgrow back. It kind of looks like it is, but it's also kind of hard to tell. Because, see, this isn't, like, really fresh ground like this is now. This looks like it's grown over again, which is pretty cool. Now there's so much area, so I don't know if it's just like you can explore more if there's different things hidden, stuff like that. I have no idea. But it would be cool to figure out what the nettle plant is, so I can like sign up go see if I can find it, and then have them go target that, because that is really what I need. I mean, this is just a nice flat area over here too. I mean, there's so much. I mean, as you could tell, it ends to where you can go, but you could tell it does go further on. So it would not. So it's better to have your village kind of centered somewhere, just so you're not seeing that outside area. But also, what I kind of want to do is now I also want to get some people to chop down some trees around this area. See if they'll do that. Then we can get some walls up, maybe. As you can see, though, the berries are going. I don't know if I have a berry storage. I should. I do have a berry. I do have a berry storage. But they are focusing on that crafting first, so. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah. See, and then they make little baskets with the berries in them, which is pretty neat. Let's see. And then I did have some storages going, which I think they'll get the read and finishes those. Those are just kind of decorations, but they also can store stuff, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and advance time a little bit more. And as you can see, they're starting to pile it up again over here. And then the logs, they're moving the logs. I'm hoping to see if I can catch one of them. Oh, so we do have axes made, which now that I'll go ahead and go to the craftsman. Okay, so that canceled. So once you make a certain amount, it cancels it and gets rid of it. And then we still have the fine sticks and stuff crafting because we do need those for stuff, which is pretty neat. I don't know how many fiber it actually takes to make one rope. It seems like it's more than, it seems like it's 3, I think, somewhere along those lines. I'm not entirely sure. But we are working pretty hard to get this village up and going. It is turning out pretty well, I think, as you can see. So I'm still learning. I don't know if there's anything new that I need to learn about yet. Like I said, I figured out the grouping. So if you guys are having trouble getting food or fish with the whole up here, like chopping, you do have to do that. And this, and if you want to target specific areas, use these tools up here. But if you just want to continuously fish and gather berries like I have done, or craft certain things, just make a group. You can group your villagers or your tribe, and they will do what you tell them to do till you get rid of the group or change it or tell them to stop, which I think is pretty neat. As you can see, I have a group for crafting, gathering, and then fishing. So they will do that and only that. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I really do hope you enjoy this video. I hope I gave some helpful hints to you guys who are playing this game as well, just like me. And I hope to see you in the next video for episode 3. And I will try to clear the land, figure out that plant fiber thing for you guys, and more info just on this game. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.